school begins next week, if I believe so, on Monday. And so the first day of school is on the front of my mind, so that's what we're going to talk about today. I think, right, if the first will be last and the last will be first, I think a really interesting thing for us to all think about is just the diversity in our lives and how schools kind of embrace that. We can think of ourselves outside of a system. We can think of ourselves as able to teach in certain ways that can't be learned in a classroom or something, but in a classroom, you are exposed to all different personalities, many different personalities. Maybe you're the kid that was quiet. Maybe you're the kid that asked all the questions. Maybe you're the kid that asked the really obnoxious questions. And that's okay. You know, we all learn, and we have to learn. And I have a great just prayer intention for our teachers right now to even embrace those students. You know, it's their job to educate, but they can only educate so far in what a student is giving them. So even if the teacher doesn't like the question or thinks the question is inappropriate or something or shouldn't be asked in a classroom, it should be answered anyways. If the first will be last and the last will be first, I think it's important that everyone gets a fair share, right? That even the person that doesn't ask any questions or the one that does ask all the questions, the classroom balances it out. And students learn the importance of having both sides of the classroom speak like that. There's great importance to just our upbringing as people to be exposed to different dynamics like that. Because if we don't, we lose this end of this gospel. If we're not giving everyone their equal share, if we're not educating them the same ways because of some excuse or something, and we ignore that they are created in the image and likeness of God, are we really putting this into practice? So, I'm sorry if you're an educator, and if I just put that all on you. No pressure. But rely on the Lord. Because through this experience with this student or with all the students or with the whole school body, we all grow closer into what the church is supposed to look like. We need church to educate every facet of who we are as people. And it's always really refreshing to have a first day of school so that we can set new goals to make sure the church is built.